So yesterday I was sharing the story about Bheem, about his prayers, about his offering to the Lord. And when I shared that story, another story related to the life of Bheem came to my mind, and that's the story I would like to share. This is about a time when King Yuddhistir is well entrenched in his kingdom. The Mahabharat war is over and the kingdom is running in its full glory. So King Yuddhistir used to hold courts, and the residents of the kingdom would come to him. Those in need of money, those in need of whatever justice would come to his court. So once a Brahmin who was extremely poor, he also came into his court. And this is a story which was extremely transformational for me also. Before I go into the story, I just want to tell you how transformational and how penetrating this story was. I had never heard anything like that. And first of all, I would like to thank Sri Maharajji, Sri Kripaluji Maharaj, whose grace I don't have the qualification to state, and his worthy disciple Swami Mukundananda, who has been sharing with us such stories. So in this another story from the life of Bheem, we learn that this Brahmin, poor Brahmin, has come to the court of Yuddhistir, and he tells King Yuddhistir, "O king, I am extremely poor. I don't have the resources to marry off my daughter. Can you please help me? I need some gold." This was the pleading of the Brahmin, the poor Brahmin, to Yuddhistir. And Yuddhistir was a busy king. He was transacting so many businesses. And he told the Brahmin, "Please come tomorrow." So his younger brother Bheem was also present in the court. Bheem was observing and listening to everything. He got up and went out. And he called his minister and he ordered his minister to start celebrating. And Bheem, being such an important part of the kingdom, the minister has to carry out his instructions. So the minister started preparing for the celebrations, and this was the order from Bheem. So the Vandanvar and the arches and all those festoons, etc., started appearing in the kingdom, and all celebrations were being planned and prepared. And then the news reached Yuddhistir that so much of preparation is going on about the celebrations. Now Yuddhistir was extremely puzzled. What is it? There isn't any Deepavali, there isn't any Holi, there isn't any festival. Why such celebrations are ongoing? So he called his minister and asked, "Hey, what is it? Why these celebrations? Why these preparations?" So the minister said, "Sir, Bhaiyaji, your elder brother, your younger brother, Bheemji, has ordered for these preparations, for these celebrations." Now he was surprised even more. Bheem has asked for these celebrations? Is that true? Please call him. So he was called. So Bheem came in and Yuddhistir asked him, "Is it true, Bheem, that you have asked the minister to do these preparations?" Bheem admitted, "Yes, Bhaiya, I did, with your kind grace." "But why did you do this, Bheem? There is no celebration, there is no festival, there is no cause for any celebration. Why did you call the minister and give him this order?" Bheem responds that, "Bhaiya, I gave him the order because this morning I realized in the court that you have conquered death. And because you have conquered the time and death, I thought this is a great occasion to celebrate." Now Yuddhisthira was stunned to his wits' end. What is it, Bheem, you are telling that I have conquered death and time? This is exactly what you did, Bhaiya. You told the Brahmin that please come tomorrow. That means you are very sure that you will live up to tomorrow. And because you are very sure that you will live up to tomorrow, there is no iota of doubt in your mind. That means you have conquered the time and death, and that's the reason I am celebrating. When Yuddhistir heard this, he was completely humbled. He embraced his brother Bheem and told him, Bheem, thank you, my brother, for correcting me. The Brahmin was called and he was given the gold. It is a short story from the repertoire of Mahabharata, but conveys a lot. I have been completely in awe of this story, and I think it may have an impact on you all too. Thank you so much for hearing this story, and Radhe Radhe.